Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's hand Alex your phone.
I'm actually just door dashing a sandwich.
No, but what about that I just mentioned?
Where am I Googling? Where am I door dashing it from? Yeah.
Okay, what are you going to get me?
What do you think that I need to know your? Do you think I don't know your order?
Well, what is I would love to know. What's my order for today?
Well, you normally get that chicken sandwich, but you get it without cheese, and you instead of a pretzel bun, you get it on.
I get it without
normal
cheese
bread.
when I'm not pregnant.
Ooh, so we're getting it with cheese today?
Yeah, but I'm torn.
And you don't want a sandwich instead?
Nope, no. Welcome back to another episode of Two Parents and a Podcast. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Happy anniversary, Harrison.
Happy anniversary, Alex.
2 kids. Well,
2 years.
1.5. 1 kid, 1 baking.
I thought you were calling yourself 2 kids.
Aw, thanks, Jules. The other day I walked into this pillow store and this girl said, "Oh, are you a student here?" And I was like, "No," but I'm thrilled you thought that I could be. Like, did I go to UT? That's what they thought at Page Design.
That's how I assess how I'm looking. Am I looking youthful and full of life? Is when I'm at a sporting event, do they ask me for ID?
Does that happen to you often?
No. They're more stringent at those. So, like, at the UT game, big win when they ask me for ID.
Oh, that they think you're in college.
Yeah.
I think they're stricter on ID here during the school year than during the summer.
Oh, I bet you're right.
I've never been ID'd more than recently.
Jules is going out.
Yeah.
Do you have a Texas ID?
Out on the town. What?
Do you have a Texas ID?
No.
Neither do I. I got summoned for what's it called?
Jury duty?
Jury duty in Oklahoma. But I got exempt because I live in Texas. And I had to submit our house thing.
Very nice.
You know about this.
I do know.
Okay. So for our anniversary, we got each other the same gift, which I think is the cutest thing ever. But one thing that we've learned, because you have to learn each other's love languages, okay? We joke we've been dating. Well, we're not married, but we're engaged, but we have a kid. And we have another one coming. I think we can call it marriage.
I agree.
It's more common law married than anything else, right? So we've been together for 2 years, and we had to learn each other's love languages. And the most important thing that I had to learn was I like gifts. So I like to give gifts. But you like experiences. So I need to give you experiences. You need to give me gifts.
We've learned this.
This year we nailed it. So what we did was a little bit of both. Harrison got me a gift, which was the duffel bag, but he also got me Miraval, which was the experience, the prenatal massage.
Yes.
I got him also the duffel bag, which is the gift. And then the experience I got him was a concert last night with our neighbors. And then Harrison gave me the biggest gift of all and said, "You look really tired. We don't have to go to the concert."
And we did not go to the concert.
And I said, "Oh, thank you. I think I would die." And I went and I slept. And we did go to dinner, though. And we had a great time at dinner. And the neighbors came and Harrison got to have his Aperol spritzes. And, like, the restaurant vibe was a 10 on a Tuesday. Like, it was great.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
I think the key to a good gift is I think that it starts with something thoughtful, like a thoughtful expression.
Okay, explain.
So the way I thought about this the way I thought about this anniversary.
We booked our
going
Thanksgiving flights to go to Oklahoma the other day, and we just keep saying Thanksgiving.
So the way I thought about this anniversary was I wanted you to wake up and see something thoughtful being done. Mm-hmm. And so that was the rose petals to the flowers and the card, and then your favorite breakfast.
Loved it. I loved it. I thought that was all you got me, and I was thrilled.
And then Yeah, and then
Not
beyond
all,
that,
that's
nailing either what the person likes, experience, or gift, and we kind of did the double whammy.
You did it all. You
This
hit you hit this anniversary from all angles. You got an 11 out of 10 as your grade.
I felt like that you really needed to be celebrated right now, and our relationship needed to be celebrated. It's
that's
been an
how-
unbelievable year, and also like there's a lot on the plate, and you're doing such an amazing job as a mom and carrying our new one, and I wanted to make sure that was recognized and appreciated.
So I wanted to get you, so that's why you got me the gift, and I wanted to get you the gift because I feel like you have the team just entirely on your back. Like I am just watching you handle daylight savings. And I'm like, this isn't even fair. And like, it's just like you have the team, so you're taking care of me and Bubs right now.
You're doing the hard work. You're doing the hard
But
work.
you're doing physical labor.
You're doing physical labor. You're literally doing a physical labor that is like.
But it's funny because then we got each other the same gift back and forth for the
Yes.
labor. And
Yes.
everyone's like, now you guys have 2 duffels. And I'm like, no, we have one. One gets returned, to be very clear.
Yes.
Except for, I don't even know if mine's going to arrive because I keep missing the FedEx guy.
Yes, signing is very annoying. Now, I feel like this is a good parlay into daylight savings time because
No, I'm just paranoid about my breath because I got feedback that when I'm pregnant, I breathe more and I can hear it.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, today I was explaining to Maria something and I was like, I just need a minute because I'm out of breath from walking to the refrigerator.
You're doing amazing.
Okay, go. Talk about daylight savings. It used to be a non-event.
But I always thought it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. And now I have a newfound now I have a newfound perspective for daylight savings times and parents. It has turned our schedule upside down. We had such a nice morning routine going. Mm-hmm. And now that morning routine has been set back by an hour because like your kids aren't adjusting their schedules accordingly. And we've had to like really reconfigure the mornings. Like we were dialed, wake up, 6:30, breakfast, walk to the coffee shop, smooth, lovely mornings. Now we've added an hour of playtime in the bedroom because the coffee shop doesn't open till 7 a.m. And so we have this hour chunk and like we're playing hard at 6 in the morning now because we're doing 5:30 wake ups.
I know.
We're putting the ball in the thing. It is like it's a morning adjustment.
I walked in there the other day and Harrison was just on the couch with the blanket and the pillow and Bubs was just, ball. Like and Harrison keeps saying at 5:30, like she wants her day to begin.
It begins.
But like with the most energy and the happiest mind, she's ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't need to wake up and have her coffee. She's good.
No coffee for Bubs.
But last night she went to bed at 6:45. I don't know. It's confusing.
Oh, and she made up for it on the other side.
She sure did. I used to see before we were parents, people posting about daylight savings and their kids just like sleeping in the middle of the day and then being like, this is awful. But it does. It just wrecks your entire schedule.
But that was the blessing of not going to the concert last night. So the other caveat to the concert that I didn't know about, they did an after show at Seaboys.
No way.
The videos looked amazing. But like if I'd gone to that, I would just be exhausted today.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm happy that we are in bed at a reasonable hour.
We were in bed at like 8:30. I was in bed at 8:50.
Yeah.
Which is my new like
I
happiest.
I feel like I putter for a bit. I feel like
You do. But it's hard because I understand parents puttering at night. Because you wake up in the morning. Listen, if you were waking up at 5:30 on your own account to wake up, journal, meditate, go to the gym, come home, you'd be the most productive person on the planet. You are waking up and it's all hands on deck. Like you don't get any time for you. You're playing.
Yeah.
So it's different. Like
but it is very nice moments.
It's the best moments.
Yeah, and yeah.
I've been coming downstairs earlier and earlier because I get FOMO.
Yeah, when you came down this morning, she was thrilled. She does little like shuffle runs now.
She runs over.
She's like,
she goes like this, and she gives me my morning hug, and she holds on. It's like the best thing. I want to eat her. I want to chop her up and eat her, especially her little cheekers. Okay, now what else do I want to talk about? Okay, I have one question for you on baseball because we watched the World Series. We're not going to talk about it.
Yep.
But the one thing
We're not going to talk about it. Why?
Because, like, it's a thing in the past.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows. The Dodgers won. It was a great game.
Yeah. Very entertaining.
Such an entertaining game. If every baseball game was like that, I would watch baseball all the time. I would. That was a great game. But anyways, because I'm sure a lot of people didn't watch it. But my question is, I've been seeing clips of people catching baseballs.
Yeah.
And if you catch the baseball, what I've noticed has become like a complete trend is you give it to the kid nearest you.
Of course.
Like automatically a kid walks up.
Of course.
But what if it's been your child dream to catch a baseball and you're 25 and you catch the baseball and it was like your dream game to be at, but then there's like a little 3-year-old boy looking up at you and you have to give him the ball. Like, what's the point of an adult catching the ball these days? Because like every video I see, they have to give it to somebody, and if they don't, they get booed.
I think that hopefully every adult at a baseball game remembers how much it mattered to them to get a ball when they were a child. And hopefully that when they catch it and they see the kid, they can put themselves in that little kid's perspective. Because like catching a ball at a game, like now the emotional response to that would be like, oh, like that's kind of cool. Versus like that was, you would go to the game to try and catch a ball.
Okay.
And so hopefully you get the enjoyment through giving that enjoyment to someone else.
I needed you to have that answer and that answer only because I obviously have a lot of hormones right now.
Yeah.
And I would cry watching the videos thinking maybe the adult was sad that they didn't get the ball, but then I also wanted the kid to get the ball. So I wanted to make sure everybody ended up okay.
There's a sneaky phenomenon that was going on at these baseball games, which I am very offended by.
Which was what?
Okay, so it's a thing in baseball that when you catch a home run ball from the opposing team, you throw it back. Okay?
Okay.
And it happened twice during the World Series where people caught the home run ball and they took a ball out of their pocket in a sneaky way and threw the ball out of their pocket back.
Wow.
And I'm just kind of one of those people where, like, if you're going to a game with a baseball in your pocket, pretty sus.
I agree.
Yeah, I was so
That's
against
not
this.
a high character moment. You gotta you gotta do the thing.
Yeah, and if you're not going to throw it back, own it.
Yeah, I
Own
agree.
it. And be like, this ball's worth a lot of money.
I'm keeping it.
And it's paying for my seat plus more. Because I think the home run balls have like chips in them now. So that way they're traceable for the collectors.
Oh, so they even know.
Yeah.
What is a baseball? Okay, I didn't realize how much baseball players were paid. But what does a home run baseball go for? Are we talking like $500? We're talking like 10 grand.
Can we get a quick Google?
Bo Bichette's baseball. What's that? What did that one go for?
Well, I think it's going to go for less than what
Marcus
Will Smith.
Rubio. Oh, Will Smith's, yeah.
Will Smith's home run ball went for.
And does everyone sell them or no? Some people keep them.
I think everyone sells them.
I mean, it says a home run baseball can go for a wide range of prices from a few dollars for regular players to millions for balls from historical milestones. The highest priced one is $4.4 million for Shohei's 50th home run ball in 2024.
That is insane. Insane.
It's insane. The guy that caught that's like a lottery ticket. That's like a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I mean, it truly is. Now,
it's a form of gambling. Kind of buying a ticket to the
okay,
game.
so here's a couple crazy things. The 50-50 at during Game 7.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
Guess how much that was?
What's the 50-50?
Like when they
A 50-50 raffle.
a 50-50 raffle at a sports game?
Oh, no, I don't actually know what that is.
Okay,
Where
so
go ahead.
you go to the games. No, Jules, I cut you off. Please, you.
No, I was just going to say you buy tickets for the 50-50 raffle, and then the team gets half and the winner gets half.
The team gets half.
Well, the stadium.
Okay.
But like a 50-50 raffle. I'm
Yeah.
shocked that you don't know that.
It's like the half court shot.
No. Opposite. So this has been at every single sporting event you've ever been to. Okay. You talk about me not being able to multitask. Like, the fact you've never noticed this is crazy. This is literally at every single stadium, and they have people that walk up and down the aisles. And they go,
This has nothing to do with-
50-50, get your 50-50 at, yes.
Like, like school events for fundraisers.
Yes. This, and so you go and you buy like 10 tickets, 20
I've never heard of
tickets.
this, okay.
And you buy them, you know, a string of tickets can be $10, $20, $30. And then at the end, they pick one number and that person gets to keep 50% of the winnings. And normally it's like, you know, at a Canucks game growing up, I think it was like 20 to 50 grand was kind of the average pot. And during one of the World Series,
half?
Yeah, so the person gets like 50 grand, but one of the World Series games, it got up to $1 million, and I think Game 7 was $17 million.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw like 3.3 or something like that.
Okay, so maybe I made that last number up.
$17 million is crazy.
Well, we can Google it. It was something like
If a
truly
stadium
absurd.
rate 17 million raffles, how much did they sell a ticket for?
That was a really dumb thing that came out of my mouth.
It was. I
What?
was shocked. 17 million.
There's no way it was 17 million.
What's the at? Do they? Is it a fixed price that they always sell the 50-50?
Actually,
like
hold on one
20
second.
bucks.
Always.
I don't
No,
know.
it's different per stadium.
Like, I went to a bar the other day to watch a game, and they were doing a 50-50 raffle, and the winner won like $250.
I love that.
I just can't believe you've never heard of this
I've
concept
never
before.
heard of it.
If there's 50,000 people in this, I mean, there's no way that was a ridiculous comment.
People love a chance though, like the Powerball.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a crazy stat.
What? Didn't Cracker Jacks used to do this? Wasn't there? I mean, Willy Wonka, but didn't Cracker Jacks used to have a ticket for what, $1 million or something?
This says the Blue Jays 50-50 jackpot
100,000.
winner worth $25 million.
What?
Okay, so maybe I didn't.
World Series take home prize $25 million.
So that the stadium
Okay.
paid $50 million?
Well, here's how they must do it. I assume you can buy tickets for the 50-50 if you're not in the
there.
stadium.
Okay, then that would make sense.
Yeah.
But listen, here's the thing. People are a little greedy because, like, this stadium will raise $50 million because everyone wants a chance at $25 million. But, like, charities, people have a hard time parting with.
Update goes to community programs across Canada.
Okay, there we go. I love it.
It
Goes
is a
to
charity
community
factor.
programs across Canada. That's who should get the second half.
Amazing.
This is a genius thing for charities to do.
I'm just dead at Alex discovering the concept of a 50-50 raffle.
I thought I
live
was
on the
being trolled
pod.
there for a moment. And that was like a mansplain of mansplains, which
Well, I explained it.
I needed a
Okay, good.
mansplain. I truly have
Good.
not heard of it. Guys, let's talk about Branch Basics, specifically their concentrate, because you can replace all of your products in your house with the Branch Basics concentrate, and it makes the biggest difference because non-toxic cleaner, especially when you're a parent, is so important and something that we've really started prioritizing in our house. Branch Basics gives us such peace of mind knowing that everything in our house is non-toxic, but it is still so clean. And non-toxic living might sound expensive, right? But the truth is, some of the simplest swaps are actually the cheapest. Maybe you've already ditched the synthetic air fresheners for essential oils, started reusing glass jars instead of buying more plastic, swapped out your lotion for coconut oil. But the most important swap people don't think about, your cleaning products, you guys. It touches everything. So head to branchbasics.com and use code 2parents for 15% off your starter kit. Again, that's code 2parents for 15% off your first order of a starter kit. Branch Basics is a must for anyone looking to make the swap to human safe cleaners, you guys. Head to branchbasics.com to shop the premium starter kit and save 15% off with code 2parents at branchbasics.com. That's 15% off your new Branch Basics premium starter kit at branchbasics.com with promo code 2parents. Start fresh this season with products that are safe, simple, and actually work. Is anyone else feeling like this year's flying by way too fast? That where did the time go anxiety is real, and it can leave you feeling scattered and left behind. But with Calm, it gives you permission to slow down even when everything else is speeding up. Calm is the #1 app for sleep and meditation, and it's here to make you feel better. If you're feeling like you could use some support navigating life's ups and downs, get the relief you need with Calm Session. For example, there's guided meditations, There's sleep stories, sleep meditations, and calming music. There's grounding exercises, and there's expert-led talks to help you handle grief, improve self-esteem, and improve relationships and more. So calm your mind and change your life. Calm has an exclusive offer just for our listeners of our show. Get 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/2parents. This is an amazing value. Go to calm.com/2parents for 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. calm.com/2parents, and tell Calm you heard about them from us.
But I did see this crazy statistic, okay? Americans bet over $148 billion on sports last year, which is more they spent on movies, books, concerts, and sports tickets combined.
That's insane.
America
Loves to bet.
loves to bet. That is not ideal.
Is it not?
Well, you're putting your money towards something where you have, where your odds of winning are less than 50%.
So it's kind of like giving away money.
It's what could be said as
Flushing it
not
down.
the most responsible way to allocate your dollars.
Yeah. I haven't been to a movie in a while. Because do you know why we haven't been to a movie in a while? Like the other day, it was cold and it was raining. I was like, I would love to go to a movie, but you can't go when you have a toddler, a baby.
Yeah, but that's what we said. The best time to go to movies is when the grandparents are watching the kid.
Not a babysitter because you
Yeah.
don't want to pay twice to go.
Yeah.
But the last movie we went to, I now know, when we were in Vancouver, Formula One, just truly a phenomenal movie.
Mm-hmm.
I have two things that I want to talk to you about. The first one is, at what point do we start calling our 13-and-a-half-month-old a toddler? Like, we have to move on from baby. She's a
Okay.
baby. When is she a toddler? Because
Okay.
I'm afraid of this moment.
Okay.
Is there like a defining moment? Is it when she can walk? Because she can walk. Is it when she can, is there an age? Is it 14 months?
Well, I thought Dr. Siggy said 14 to 16 months is is when you start to call them a toddler.
So I'm going to go with the 16. I'm going to stretch it to the end of the window.
To me, toddler is when they start talking.
Well, does her 5 words count? Agua, huevos, panqueca?
No.
I
Goes
think
through
Tate's
Spanish.
a toddler.
Julie!
No, Tate's a baby.
Tate's a baby. She's a baby.
Tate's a baby. You think Tate's a toddler?
Yeah, she's like a little. She
Wait.
can do things.
She
She's
can.
really
active.
running around.
She can empty out the refrigerator.
Like, she's a toddler.
Okay. I'm
Wait, that's for... Hold on. That's DoorDash, I think.
what?
FedEx is still coming.
What?
I DoorDashed a wreath because we're taking pictures with the Christmas card photos are going to be in the caddy, and I want to put a wreath on it
Cute.
and garland on the sides. And I wanted to get Santa hats, but we're not getting those. So the second thing I wanted to hold on, I need to Google the difference. The like Wikipedia. What's
I
the
also had another observation today.
difference? Hold on, between a toddler and baby. Okay, I mean, the main difference is that a baby is generally between birth and 1 year old, while a toddler is typically between 1 to 3. The key transition starts when they start walking independently, which is when they earn their toddler nickname.
Yeah, they're toddling around.
Yeah, I think we have a toddler on our hands.
Wow.
She's not a baby.
Things we learned today.
So speaking of the Christmas card,
Yep.
social media has decided like November 1, you can put up your Christmas tree. And I like it. And I don't know when this started, because this didn't happen last year, but it happened this year, and everyone was like, we're going right to Christmas. Like, forget Thanksgiving. 'Tis the season. And I love it. We're not participating in it. We're going to put our tree up the Monday before Thanksgiving, which I love that timeline. But I love people being in the spirit now, because I think people are typically happier when there's the jolly Christmas things in the air.
I think we're missing a great season. I think we skipped a great season, which is like core fall, core football season, leaves falling into Thanksgiving. These 3 weeks are awesome. They're awesome.
But can they be awesome with the Christmas tree up?
Nope. Like, it's just, and the joy of Christmas, you can't spreading the joy of Christmas over 2 months.
Do you think it loses its luster if you spread it out?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
So the packed punch of a Christmas tree is the finite amount of time that it's up.
Yeah. I mean, December 1st is, I think, like playing it by the rules. I like what we're doing the Monday before Thanksgiving because that way we get back from Thanksgiving.
We need it up.
And like it's up and we're right into holiday season.
The best thing we did was we saved our tree from last year.
Yep.
Because we weren't sure if we were going to move. We were like, because our tree's perfect for our living room. And it was like, do we keep the tree? Do we not keep the tree? We kept the tree.
So we need to choose our design aesthetic.
I've got one.
What is it?
I want to go for old school. You don't like the big bulbs. I love the big bulbs. I want to go like
Classic?
Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Classic, kind of messy, kind of homemade.
I'm fully on board with classic. Because last year we did pink.
Yep. Now we've got a boy coming, so it's kind of like everything can't always be pink anymore.
Okay, I like this. Like a down the middle classic.
A classic.
So do you know what I want for the front of the house?
What?
I want a nutcracker.
Oh, I would love the 2 giant nutcrackers.
Yeah,
I'm
think
down.
Two giant nutcrackers in front are
Down. So let's have you do
especially
that.
if we're going classic theme.
Okay, and then are we going to put up Christmas lights?
Yeah, for sure.
Then we need to get on that.
For sure.
That-
And I think those go up the Monday as well.
That sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
So
and do they stay up year round?
No, they don't.
You take them down?
You pay for them to come put them up, and then you wait until, what is it, the
Neighbor
first week?
T's going to put them up.
Okay. First week in New Year's, I think, is when they come down.
Our house isn't a friendly one for putting them up.
Our house will look great with them on
Yes,
because
but-
it's perfect kind of for that, but putting them on there, not easy.
Yeah, like some houses I think are easy to put them on, not ours.
But we just need to get together with the neighbors on our block. Everyone kind of has the same roof line.
Yeah.
Like our neighbors right beside us,
Are we doing just white Christmas lights?
I'm going to bargain for classic.
Which is white and...
No, which is multicolored large bulbs. You don't like it. I showed it to you last year and you shot it down.
We're a team.
Well, okay, let's meet in the middle. What's something we both agree on? Because I don't like
whatever
the white.
you want, we get.
There we go. Thank you. So the classic Christmas Vacation, you see the movie, the bulb. I know, he has to breathe away. All right, so the last thing I want to say is the first movie I would like to watch. Harrison's won me over on The Basement, you guys. I used to hate going down there in the man cave. Now it's my favorite room. We've been watching. I voluntarily wanted to watch Monday Night Football with Eli and Peyton Manning because I like sitting in the man cave so much.
Yeah, it's come together very nicely.
I want to crush Christmas movies down there.
Yeah, and Bubs likes it down there too.
She loves it. Harrison made her a whole toy section. Like she opens up this drawer, she pulls it out, this whole thing. I want to watch The Holiday down there in Christmas pajamas.
Done.
Should we talk about how we've planned our travels?
Sure.
Okay, so Thanksgiving we're going to Oklahoma City. Christmas we're doing it at a ranch, a snowy ranch in Montana. I literally cannot wait. And then we're going from there to Whistler, and we're going to be with Harrison's family for New Year's. Mm-hmm. And we booked our flights. You guys don't understand how impressive that is for us.
I am so happy we booked our flights.
Yeah.
We're typically like book our flights 24 hours beforehand, and that just crazy.
And we're in the middle, like there's a mess. But with these holidays, we're like, we got to do it. So we had to sit down, we had to plan it, and we're going to New York because we have an interview in New York. And so we're going to go for 2 nights, and we're going in December. And like, I am so excited. I'm going to make you stay up all night long and go see the tree with me and walk Saks windows. And I love looking at the window designs during the holidays.
So we have 2 dinners.
You've already planned them? Tell me.
I'm literally about to ask about the 2 dinners.
Okay. Oh.
So I assume one dinner, date dinner, 1 dinner, friend dinner?
Sure. Love it.
Because I don't think they should both be friend dinners, and I don't think they should both be date dinners.
They shouldn't both be friend dinners because we need to go on a date.
Mm-hmm. But we also need to see our friends, so I think 1 and 1.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like thoughts on restaurants, or that was kind of all you wanted to nail down?
I don't know. Do you?
No, you.
Well, we have like 6 that we love, and so it's kind of picking between those.
There's a lot of great parts about you, but the best part about you is when it comes to traveling, I just say you got it, and then you've never not nailed it.
I think we're going to do 1 new one and 1 classic.
Okay. Great. And I want to do a good lunch.
Of course.
I want to eat all the dairy there is to be consumed in that city. I want to consume it.
All right. It's going to happen.
Okay, great. I've been getting my coffees with milk. It's so much fun. Because really the stuff in oat milk, do you know like the same ingredients that's in oat and almond milk is like in icing? Like cake icing?
Okay, our first sandwich has arrived.
Oh, how does the first sandwich arrived?
Your sandwich has arrived.
What does that mean? Why are they separate?
Oh, no, my sandwich has arrived.
Why did they ship the sandwiches separately?
Yours is going to arrive in 2 minutes because you got yours from and I got mine from...
Wow. Mine beat yours?
No, mine is going to be here 2 minutes before you. And mine's a lot closer because mine's better. I think very overrated. I don't understand all the hype. I think chicken Caesar wrap there.
I think the craziest thing you can do is say that about a restaurant I'm about to eat. I think in general, in terms of etiquette, that's like the craziest thing you can do.
I totally agree. I think the sandwich you got is bland and doesn't have any taste to it.
It's literally phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I eat your pasta and I'm like oozing pepper and garlic. Like you over-season stuff.
So now it's just like
we forgot
personal
to put that
shot.
No, we forgot to put that on the list.
What?
What was this pepper at the table? You texted us yesterday about putting pepper on at the table.
I think the craziest thing they do at restaurants is when they bring you a dish and say, would you like any pepper on it? It's like, I'm at this restaurant because I trust the chef. And I trust that the chef put the adequate amount of seasoning on. I don't know how much pepper he put on back there. So for me to blindly, after they put like all this effort into preparing the food, just arbitrarily be like, yeah, let me put some pepper on there. It's actually like an insane thing we do.
Okay, but to me, so it's really funny you say that. The worst part to me is like when they bring out a Caesar salad specifically, I love a lot of pepper. And then they start and they say, tell me when. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be awkward. And they're like, and like you still have to, like, it's like, I still want more. And the guy's just sitting there doing it.
But you don't know how much pepper they're putting on in the back.
But I agree the whole thing is diabolical because like I do want the pepper, but sometimes they don't even bring the pepper shaker. So you say it just feels like a huge inconvenience. I'm so glad you brought this up.
Yeah, I just like you order the food because you trust the chef and you trust the kitchen, you trust the restaurant. Like it's like every meal they bring out, should you like have a variable that you're controlling? No, that's not why you're there.
Parmesan, same thing. Do you like Parmesan on that? What was crazy last night, I get it on a salad, but last night it was the lasagna and he was like, do you want pepper on that? It's like, I don't know. Does pepper go on lasagna? Beats me. I wouldn't put it on there.
Pepper's it's a key ingredient.
On lasagna.
It's a key ingredient in everything. Yeah. But you gotta trust the person making it that they do the right pepper ratio.
I agree. Or I'm also down for some cracked pepper on the table so that I can sit there and do it myself for like a long time.
Yes. So actually I love building off that. They should let you take the first bite.
Oh.
Like wine. Like when you taste the wine.
Yeah.
Or when you cut into your steak.
To offer the blind pepper. Like, why are we offering blind pepper? Bite, then we offer the pepper.
Please take a bite. Everyone, please take a bite of your meals and let me know if it's to your liking.
How rude is it if the waiter is there and they say, do you want pepper? And you say, hey, can I please try a bite before I answer that?
Would you mind if I tasted it first and then got back to you?
Can you do that?
I don't know.
You just like go into the group salad, use your fork and
a moment. Yeah, I'm really glad you brought that up. Okay, on the anniversary, one thing I would like to discuss before we get into our anniversary chat is somebody commented on TikTok and said, would you get married on your actual anniversary, like your dating anniversary? Or are you going to wipe away your dating anniversary and have a new wedding anniversary? And I thought, okay, this is genius. Because we love our anniversary date. It's November 4th. It's the perfect time of year. I want to have the baby in April and then get married around this time of year. So I'm very down to actually try to get married on our anniversary and keep it.
Yeah. So one thing I also love about our specific anniversary is our anniversary is the day we first met. Because the day we first met also is the day that our relationship started, and we never looked back.
That's a very good point. It's not like the day you asked me to be your girlfriend. It's like the day we met.
Exactly. Like it wasn't like, I feel like a lot of couples, it's like, well, you have the time you first met, and then the first date, and then when you became official. Right. Ours was all submerged into one.
Yeah.
And so one thing we always say is like nothing was the same after November 4th.
We have to get married on November 4th.
And so like that date, it just means so much to us that even if we don't get married on that date, I still think that we hold that as our anniversary.
So next year it's on a Wednesday, which is not ideal, but we could go to the courthouse on Wednesday and actually get married then, and then do the celebration the weekend after. I don't mind that one bit. I love a November wedding. Love it.
Well, it depends. I love a November wedding in like the beginning of November. You need 2 weeks between your wedding date and Thanksgiving.
Fully agree with that. Okay.
So I also think
will you
if we
get
do
that?
Austin,
Hold on.
to have the wedding, like Austin in November is an awesome time to be there, as is Vegas.
Hold on. So next year, November 4th. Oh, that's 2027. Hold on.
What are we going to do about like how do we actually find our food that's like where did they leave this food?
He's here. He's at the door.
Sounds like he's here.
He is at the door. Guys, let's talk about Kachava, which is an amazing whole body shake that is made up of 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients, which if that doesn't sound like it's going to fuel your body, I don't know what does. We are so over the overpriced spinach wraps from the local coffee shop, and they leave you craving more food than comfort. But enter Kachava, you guys, and you will experience some of the most positive changes. Think energy, digestion. They will keep you fuller with regular things like fiber, probiotics, and enzymes, your strength, your metabolism, your cognition, and your immunity. You guys, there's 25 grams of 100% plant-based protein, and there's 6 indulgent flavors: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, coconut acai, and strawberry. With every 2 scoops of Kachava, you get 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients. Your future self will thank you. Go to kachava.com and use code 2parents for 15% off your next order. That's Kachava. KACHAVA.com with code 2parents for 15% off.
Okay, so we just took a food break. We found my food. It was delivered to a different office, so I went on a goose chase.
We had to call my best friend Sydney to translate.
Yes,
Such
she
a
did an
clutch.
amazing job.
Such a clutch thing to be able to do.
She is fully fluent. Like she fully
Great.
It was pretty impressive. She just hopped right on.
Yeah.
And she was like, some lady in your office area has it and she has a son. And we were like, thank you. And then Harrison went and got it. But it sparked the conversation that P brought up of like, at the restaurants when they bring you pepper, why pepper?
Why pepper? It is a very valid question.
Why isn't it garlic?
Well, I love garlic. I think dishes need more garlic.
But you don't get to
I
pick.
would prefer if they brought garlic over pepper.
Okay, I don't know the 100% answer to this, but when you season your food, everything else can go on while you're cooking, but pepper burns. So you're not supposed to pepper your food until after the food has been cooked.
Okay, Jules.
So that would be my best guess at why pepper is at the table.
Okay,
Jules
so
just saved us a bunch of comments telling
disagree.
us that.
I disagree. I'm going to push back on that. Okay, because pepper is most often brought for Caesar salad, which is cold.
Okay.
Okay, and maybe I just cook wrong, but I put pepper in before I cook.
You're not supposed to.
I put pepper in my eggs.
You're supposed to put your pepper, you're supposed to salt your scrambled eggs, and you're supposed to pepper them once they're off the pan.
But it doesn't stick.
But no,
That's just what you're supposed to do. I'm
But
not the master of this.
I don't think I buy into this.
I salt and pepper my chicken.
You're not supposed to.
No, but steak is the big one. Salt and pepper your steak before you
steak.
cook it.
Before.
I've either been doing it wrong for a very long time.
Listen, it seems like the Italians wrote this rule book on the Caesar salads, the lasagnas, the spaghetti, getting the cracked pepper on top.
Okay.
When
Jules,
using
prove me wrong.
high heat, black pepper can become bitter when burned. Adding pepper after cooking preserves the flavor and ensures the best taste.
Do you put the steak rub on after?
No. When I make eggs, I scramble up the eggs, I put the salt in, scramble that in, cook the eggs, and then I put my pepper on afterwards once it's on the toast. Someone told me that once. You know when someone tells you something once and you change your behavior because of it? That's me with pepper.
Okay, so
Yes.
I would. This is fascinating.
And you know my family's big into
This
pepper.
is a great gift from
Nori.
Nori Minich. So I often think it's Mini Minich.
We know that you most of the time get
Nori
your letters
Minich.
confused.
Hi, Nori. Is she a listener again?
Yeah, she loved the Elson and Isaac episode.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Nori.
Thank you. It was a very fun one. So do you think this is something that people don't know? Or do you think this is something that people do and we're the exception to the rule? Or do you think this is something that people know but they don't care because it doesn't make a big enough difference?
To the standard palate, it probably doesn't make a big enough difference. But I bet at restaurants they're peppering things after they come off the heat.
I think she just nailed her answer.
I agree. But now do you think that most people know this or most people just don't care?
I don't know. They're going to know now.
I don't think people know this. I don't think this is
I don't
common
think people
knowledge.
know this. I don't
Yeah.
think people know this either.
I don't know. One person told me at once.
Okay, there's 4 of us in the room. P, did you know it?
I did, specifically in the oven.
She knew in the oven not to pepper things. Okay, so she kind of
Thought
knew.
I was a cook,
For the
maybe
most
not.
part, she knew. Okay, well, Harrison and I had no idea, and Jules knew. What's another thing that someone's told me that has completely changed my behavior? Okay, I
have
know
one.
one. That the first bathroom stall is often the most skipped, therefore the least used. So I always pick the first bathroom stall.
I am in such agreement on this. And the same way, the worst one to choose is the second one.
I agree because everyone just picks
thinks
it.
you don't take the first one because you take the second one.
Yeah, and so everyone takes. So that changed my behavior forever.
I showered in the same order my whole life, and my friend. So I did shampoo, face wash, body wash, conditioner done. My friend was like, you can't be conditioner. You have to wash your face and your body after you rinse the conditioner out. And at 25, I changed my showering order.
Wow. I wash my face last.
And everything after conditioner. Because the oils from the conditioner get on your face and your body.
Did not know that. Okay, so another thing that changed my behavior was my mom telling me that your skin sheds when you sleep, and so I wash my sheets every week. And I never looked back. A myth buster, though, a busted myth is if your toilet is by your toothbrush and you flush your toilet, is it getting on your toothbrush? And the answer is it's not.
Well, it shouldn't be anywhere near there. So,
But sometimes some bathrooms you can't control it. In New York, the bath.
in New York, the sink and the toilet are often used as the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, so I don't put there's a place for hand towels behind my toilet. I don't put them there. Because if you flush it, then it gets...
I mean, I agree.
Yep.
I agree. I'm with you.
How is
Everything's
that
away from the
busted?
toilet. I
How is
agree.
that busted?
Mythbusters did a thing
Oh.
on it. They actually did a Mythbuster on it to see if anything came out, and it doesn't, I guess.
That's funny.
But I think a good solve is shut the lid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but you were looking something up.
Okay. So what I was looking up was if we get married November 4th, 2026,
Yep. A Wednesday.
on a Wednesday, then that Friday, Saturday is the 6th, 7th. And then there are 2 weekends.
I have to say the 6-7.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
Julie,
you have to say it.
Jules.
I'm sorry.
No. I've made a conscious effort to not pay attention to
I know
it.
we've never talked about it
Nope,
on here.
and so
but
we're moving on.
it's a
I don't
shock.
get it. I don't pay attention to it.
Okay, there are 2 weekends. So after the 7th, there's the 13th, 14th, 20th, 21st, and then it's Thanksgiving on the 26th. So you
So it
get your
could be
2 weekends.
perfect.
It's perfect. So maybe we have our wedding day, but we just need to plan the wedding now. How's Vegas in November? Fine. Austin's great because it's not so hot here, but it's still warm enough we could do something outside.
Yeah, Austin just feels...
I love the idea. I'm getting so into the idea of moving all of our furniture out on our first floor and having the ceremony there.
All right. let's
Very
look into
father of
venue.
the bride, which I guess we're going to have to watch so you know what I'm talking about.
Start looking at venues.
Well, I think, and then I love the idea of, I love an outfit change. I love a 2 p.m. ceremony. Okay, people come to that. They go back to their house, their hotel. They change, and then we have the after party.
I'm liking it.
I'd love to have the rehearsal dinner at
Bleep.
Bleep it.
Very, very good idea.
I know.
I have not discussed that idea.
It's a new one.
For those who come in Thursday, casual.
No.
No?
No.
Why?
It's just like always that.
But like,
No. Yeah, I'm better at this than you are. And he's learning it now.
so
We're going to have to bleep all of this.
yeah, but it's fun. It's fun to home wedding
Which
to
I
my
love.
venue after.
Yeah.
No?
Our neighbors had their rehearsal dinner at your venue. She told me.
What one?
The neighbors, our neighbors.
Neighbor T?
Winnie's mom and dad.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. I didn't know this. She was like, what are you thinking for the wedding? And I was like, this. And she was like, oh, we had our rehearsal dinner there. And like, we need to ask her how it was.
But at the place, at the specific part of it that I want.
I don't know if it's a specific part.
I'm gonna text them. How did I not know this?
Yeah, text them right now and say, we need to chat about this. We need all the details and the information. Maybe the bridal suite would be at their house. We could get ready there. That would be fun. Huh. Lots to plan. Okay. I am excited to go wedding dress shopping, except it will have to be like... Oof. I'm going to have to get a ready-made wedding dress. Off the rack. That's fine. We can do that.
In DoorDash it.
I'll just
DoorDash has retailers.
I wonder if you... Let's try. Let me just see what happens if I go to DoorDash and I type in wedding dress. One moment. It's pinwheeling.
Yeah, you can DoorDash a wedding dress.
No way.
From David's Bridal.
David's Bridal. Can you imagine getting
Yeah.
that DoorDash?
Yeah.
Okay. So it can be done. DoorDash, you can do anything. Guys, let's talk about Magnetic Me, because you know changing a newborn baby or a toddler is truly like changing a cat. You can't keep them still. And that's where Magnetic Me comes in. Magnetic Me's clothing makes changing time quick and easy. All of the clothes use magnetic closures. No zippers or buttons needed. Buttons are truly the enemy. When you become a mom, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And I am obsessed with their adult pajamas, especially if you're breastfeeding, because you don't have to unbutton them. You just have to whip them off and it just magnetics close. It is the most convenient and comfy, cozy material ever. Also, the patterns are so cute. Tate just got these like balloon dogs. They light up at night. They are precious. So they have the cutest clothes, plus they are the most practical. So do what I did and order Magnetic Me today to make changing time easier for you and your little one, and you can regain all that time and spend it on doing something other than buttoning up a million buttons after a diaper change. And they make the greatest gift for friends and families with babies too. New customers get 15% off your first order when you go to magneticme.com. Don't wait. Order today at magneticme.com. Okay. Let's go to our questions about our relationship that we're going to run through, okay? So, Harrison.
Alex?
Oh, one thing I learned about you when we were at Miraval. Because we say, we've been together for 2 years, but it feels like 20 years, all the things we've packed into that, right? We moved cities
20
twice.
years of memories in 24 months.
That's even better way to put it. One baby, one on the way, like lots of fun, just like a blast. So one thing though that I was thinking about is that while it is 20 years of memories, there are still things that I've learned about you. And one thing that I've learned, and I finalized it, the nail in the coffin was at Miraval when I went up and I ordered the strawberry chocolate smoothie. Okay. And like we need to leave. We have to be back to get the babysitter. Like there's all these different things. Okay. So the smoothie comes out. At Miraval, it's all inclusive. So it's if we ordered 7 smoothies or if we ordered 1 smoothie, there was no cost on top of what we already paid. Mm-hmm. The smoothie comes out. We need to leave at this moment. Harrison says, let me have a drink of that to see if I want one. I'm like, why didn't you just order 2?
Because I didn't want to be wasteful.
No, that's not why you did it. You do this thing where we'll sit down in a restaurant. Harrison will say, I'm not hungry yet. And then I'll order. And then my food will come and I will eat it. And when I'm done, then Harrison will say, now I'm hungry and I'd like to eat. Because you like to see what I get. You're so picky about what you eat and consume. You want to taste mine and then make yours. So everything takes twice as long.
You know what you did today, which was like just a 10 out of 10 move on knowing me?
What, order for you?
You ordered me breakfast. And what did I say when the breakfast came?
I'm not hungry.
I said, thank you very much, but I'm not hungry.
Even though you wanted eggs when we left the house. And I said, we'll order them there.
And then what happened 15 minutes later?
I ate it.
No, I got hungry and I ate it.
Yeah, I ate the avocado, though.
Yeah, so you knew your clientele.
You always end up getting hungry.
Yeah, so it's great that you didn't. I wasn't going to order. I literally wasn't going to order.
But then you're you're so picky.
I need to see the food. I love seeing the food first.
You are, but you're truly.
But I don't always get it. If the food doesn't look good, I won't order it.
No, because you're so particular about what you consume. You won't let me cook for you because you live to eat. You don't eat to live.
I love eating as an experience.
Yes, that's how you view it. Okay. What was your highlight of the last year?
So,
I'll go first. My highlight of the last year was having a family and doing things like Christmas, Halloween, you know what? Not even the big days though, more like the Saturday mornings or the Tuesday nights. Those moments are so enhanced and the mundane becomes so special when you have a whole family with like little bubs running around and seeing like life through her eyes and her experiencing things for the first time. That was my highlight. And watching you be her dad and doing all of that with you.
Yeah. So two things come to mind. The first is watching you be a mother. You are such a good mother, and watching you on a day-to-day basis has brought me consistent joy.
It's very nice.
And the other thing that really just like comes to mind is like the everyday moments of the three of us. And this morning is just a great example where like when you came downstairs and she ran towards you and gave you a hug, but then like 5 minutes after when you're making coffee and I'm making her breakfast and she's just running between the two of us with joy. She's got my hair gel, my hair product in her hand, holding it around, and just like that moment that is happening that is just what I love.
I agree.
And that is what I've never felt before.
Never felt before. Not even close to it.
So really, in a non-cheesy way, it is just the everyday with you and her.
The family aspect, I agree. Okay, let's do funniest moment.
Okay, this is like a really random one comes to mind.
Okay, what is it?
The funniest moment was when you were at dinner and you were telling the couple that we were with about how much you love Waymo.
I'm a Waymo enthusiast. I think they are so safe and good for the roads.
And then it shortly after was revealed that you've never taken a Waymo and you never have intention to take a Waymo.
I will never take one, probably. Maybe. I will eventually.
But you just love them.
I love what they stand for, and I think they try really hard, and I think they're good for the people.
That just made me chuckle very,
They're
very
so
hard.
safe.
I feel like you did something the other day as well. Just like you being, I don't know, there, a lot of times throughout the year you made me laugh.
So my funniest moment is the day that you came home. You walked out the door and you came back in and you were like, the car got stolen. And I was like, no, it didn't. Because what didn't happen, Harrison, is the car got stolen. It's like, and you go from 0 to 100. Yesterday we get to the car. The car was locked. The car unlocked because his bag got close to it. He puts his bag inside and then has the audacity to say, the keys must have fallen out somewhere. And it's like, no, because they're in your bag, which is how the car's unlocked. So you're going to have to dig through your bag and find the keys. And you're like, no, I hate to break it to you. I've lost them. And it's just like, you didn't. Think about it for 5 more seconds. So you walk back in the house and you're like, the car is stolen. Like, stolen is what you go to? And then I'm like, okay, well, it must obviously be stolen, probably, because I'm like not thinking. So we walk outside and we're both just wandering around, walking up and down the street as though we're going to find the car. And then I go back inside. I'm like, well, we have to call the insurance people and report the car stolen. We have to call the cops and report the car stolen. Then I'm like, retrace your steps one more time. One more time.
Left it at the taco shop.
Taco shop. He drove that day, walked home. That's just so you. Because you're always like, you're here.
I think the car gets stolen once a month.
You
I
do?
thought the car was stolen Sunday morning.
You did.
Yeah. I think the
It's
car
just
gets
like,
stolen once a month.
odds are not that it was stolen with you and I around. Odds are we left it somewhere. Just like the neighbor, we told them.
One day it's going to get stolen, and I'm going to be sitting there walking to the taco shop looking for it.
One day it's going to get stolen and we're not going to report it because we're just going to be like, odds are that it didn't get stolen.
That is a good, funny moment.
I thought that was really funny.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll think of another funny one, but nothing comes to mind right now.
I thought of the car this morning and I was trying to think of other ones. I feel like there's some funny Bubs stories. She's starting, though, what Bubs is starting to do is get silly. And like,
For sure.
Today I opened up this Perrier box and I just was going to let her pull everything out. She couldn't believe I was going to let her pull everything out. And she just could not stop laughing. Like, she's like, and I was like, yeah, you can pull all of those cans out. And she just giggled. Like, she's starting to think she's like so silly.
Yep.
Which is just
What a
precious. Okay. A little bit of a pivot, but the low moment of our past year.
After you.
For me, it was the postpartum depression. It's a little bit of the first, second trimester that's happening right now, but that's not a low moment because I know it's not here to stay. So my mentality with round 2 is totally different. So that's a long-winded way of saying the low was the postpartum depression and anxiety, and the prepartum depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
The hormones that just
Yeah.
they're uncontrollable.
Yeah. Watching you struggle was definitely the low, and seeing someone you love and someone you care about having a tough time is it's heartbreaking.
Well, for you though, you're a fixer. Like, so if I have a problem, you always say like, okay, we're going to sit down and like, here's our solution to it.
I want to try and help.
Yeah, you want to try and help. But when I say like a lot of times I'll be like, I do not feel good. And you're like, okay, what can I do? And I'll just like, back. There's not one thing you can do to help. But what you do is you make, so like the best thing for me is I go get in bed, I get my water, and I like get in a comfy position. And the way I'm able to do that is you take Bubs and then you bring me meals. Like, you do every possible thing around it, but you can't like make me feel better.
Yeah, and I definitely don't want to make this about me because like
You're not making it about you.
it's about you.
Fall is planting season, and did you know that many plants and trees actually do better when they're planted this time of year? But you have to know where to start. That's why I love fastgrowingtrees.com. It doesn't matter if you live in the sunny south or if the air is getting chilly where you are. Their plant experts can help you find the perfect fit for your space. They have all the plants that your yard needs, like fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, and so much more. They make it so easy to get your dream yard, you guys. You order online and your plants are delivered directly to your door. It feels too good to be true. You never have to leave the house. You don't have to go to the nursery. You just can have the plants delivered straight to your door. We've got 2 indoor trees right now from them. They make the space feel so beautiful. And when you have plants, it adds oxygen, which I absolutely love. So this fall, they have the best deals for your yard. Up to half off on select plants and other deals. And our listeners get 15% off their first purchase when using code 2parents at checkout. That's 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code 2parents at checkout. Now's the perfect time to plant. Use 2parents to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply. Check out the link below or in the show notes and support the show. Okay, the last one is, what is the best thing we did for our relationship this past year?
I think that what I'm most proud of about our relationship is the way we've taken the time to understand each other's communication styles and adjust one another's communication styles accordingly, where I feel like we really, really have that dialed now.
We truly used to have Ineffective communication. We might as well have been standing in two different rooms trying to talk to each other.
Yeah, and to elaborate, it was during times of like high stress.
Yeah.
Right? Like it was much less day-to-day communication, but like during times of conflict, we just like we did not. I think the way I would describe it is the way I would digest what you were saying. I would tell myself a different story than what you were trying to say, and vice versa.
So the way we solved it is we would say, okay, so the story I'm telling myself about you right now is this. And the other person would be like, that's not what I just said even remotely.
Exactly.
And so then we were able, even breaking down that barrier of, okay, pause, the story I'm telling myself is this. We were able to get closer in on the communication, and we just like expedited it. We just were like, okay, I think we're close on communicating here. I think we have the same like end goal, but the way we're talking about it is almost like two different languages. So then we were able to just kind of merge them.
Yeah, and that has.
But you were the one that did it. You really slowed it down.
No, it takes two.
Broke it apart.
It takes two.
And you did this thing. It does take two, but you would say, okay, person A is saying this, person B is responding with this. And then it was almost by you titling us person A and person B. It had nothing to do with us. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It has been incredibly effective to describe the situation as person A versus person B.
And vice versa. I started doing it back.
I find it removes a ton of the emotion.
Yeah. Person A is saying this. Okay. Person B is responding with this. Oh. Huh. Yeah. So that was the best thing we did. Okay, the Bicker. Let's do the Bicker of the week. So the Bicker of the week is
Apple Maps versus Google Maps.
This is the dumbest one ever.
This is the best one ever. I think using Apple Maps is a crazy move. It is so inefficient. Google Maps is a far superior product.
No, because Google Maps, number one, it's not native to the phone. Number two, I don't even know where it's at on the phone. I do have to download it on the App Store. Number three, Apple Maps is great. You just type in where you're going and you press go.
What are you two? Are you Google Maps or Apple Maps?
Apple Maps.
I'm Waze.
Waze. Piece
But
of Waze.
do you not like save your restaurants and star your things?
No.
No.
Waze.
That's like just a wild move.
What
And
are
then
you, what are you
here's some
saving.
Pardon?
star things and it'll
Like
tell you.
I have the world is starred. Like give me a city.
Nashville.
Nashville. Okay. That's a good one. We got a lot of stars in Nashville here. Okay. Number one choice in Nashville
How do you know it's number one?
is, of course, Hattie B's. But beyond Hattie B's, Martin's Barbecue.
Okay, where else?
Phenomenal. I just did a good one. But I'm starring in. We got a place called, Smokin' Oaks Organic Farms and Market. And so the beauty is whenever I'm in the city, I just look up what around me, what I've started. Basically, whatever I do is like if I see an Instagram video of like someone talking about a restaurant, I will just go in and start.
I like it. I'm sure you can do that on Apple Maps.
Not in the clean, and the reviews are amazing. You don't use the reviews on Google Maps?
No.
What do you use for reviews? Like,
Whatever the first one on Google is Yelp.
TikTok, honestly. I don't want to read the review.
I just want to know their overall rating. That's my thing I look at. Overall rating. I just sort by that. And that's usually pretty good. But the thing about it is like, Partyful. Just an app that has 5 stars with 103,000 reviews. I noticed today. I thought that was impressive. 5 stars.
I think Partiful is like one of the, like, I'm not a Partiful person.
Oh, well, I'm going to have a
People
Christmas
love
party.
it.
So I want to do a Partyful. And I want everyone to bring...
Am I invited to this Christmas party?
No, it's just girls. And I think that what I'm going to do is maybe it's Dirty Santa. No, not Dirty Santa. What's the one where you exchange, where you draw a person?
A white elephant.
And you give them their gift?
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa. I guess that's kind of fun.
We're going to have a Christmas party for the guys.
Or there's a jingle one where you play a song and you stop it, and wherever you stop it, that person gets the gift. I kind of like that too. Okay, what are we doing? Things we DM'd. Okay, I was gonna read this one on here. All right. Studies found second-born children, especially boys, are 20 to 40% more likely to be the family's troublemakers. And I thought we're sitting here with the second-born boy.
My sister's so well behaved. She's a rule follower.
Were you the troublemaker?
Growing up, I was definitely caused more trouble than she did.
So do you think this one in the belly right here, this boy, the second-born boy, is going to be a troublemaker?
I think they're both going to be perfect angels, never break a rule.
I think it makes a lot of sense because one, I think second kids in general, like parents are probably a little more lax on. And then he's a boy, so he's just running amok.
I think all of our children are just they're going to be full of life.
Yeah, but do you think that the statistic makes sense? 20 to 40% more likely to be troublemakers? I do. I think I think it's the perfect recipe. The second born child and it's a boy. Yeah, totally.
Did we read that correctly? Because would that mean that 80% of the time that the firstborn person is more of a troublemaker?
No, I think that leaves room for third and fourth kids too. And like a second born kid could be a girl. Like I just think it's just a statistic. Don't poke holes in stats. Do not do that.
Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
It's because, one, they get less individual attention. Two, they have a different role model. So like Tate, you guys are Tate's role model, but the second baby, Tate will be his role model.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
That makes so much sense.
Bubber's a role model.
Cute.
Yeah, and the last one is that they usually have to figure out their own identity, so they kind of maybe act out a little bit.
Bubber being a role model is hilarious.
She has a role model already. We're winners.
Binkers.
No,
Binkers is
they're
younger.
They're each
neutrals.
other's.
But Binks is a little younger. But no, Winnie is Tate's role model. Winnie is so well behaved and so sweet.
She just sits there patiently and waits for the
She's
food.
precious.
Not Bubber.
She's precious.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you for doing that. I forgot. I thought we signed off. Thanks for listening to another episode of Two Parents in a Podcast powered by Just Media House. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, rate, and review. Stay connected on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at Two Parents in a Pod. Welcome to our home. Sorry it's so messy. New episodes Mondays and Thursdays.